My name is Clarice Aiello. I'm an assistant professor of electrical engineering at the University of California, Los Angeles. I am a quantum engineer who's interested in establishing the extent to which quantum physics might be behind relevant biological phenomena. So I'm honored to be among the finalists for the life sciences. And the first wall that I would like to break with this video is that I would like us to break the wall that prevents us from seeing each other's humanity. I had bigger plans for this video, but life happened in a big way. So I would like to tell you that this is what a scientist looks like when they've been forced to work from home for many, many months. In November '89, I was learning to read with my favorite comic in my native Brazil. As a kid, I wanted to be a firewoman, and I think that in some way I have become a firewoman because I've been putting out many managerial and administrative fires for a long time now. So the wall that our work breaks is between quantum physics and biology. There is a lot of evidence that organisms' behavior might be driven by tiny, fast phenomena happening at very minute timescales. Those phenomena are better described by the laws of quantum mechanics as opposed to the laws of Newton mechanics that we learn in high school. Quantum mechanics describes what happens when things get very small. The challenge is those potential quantum phenomena have never been observed directly, but rather at a behavioral level with whole organisms and whole cells. So what we're doing is using technologies from the field known as quantum computing and quantum sensing in order to unveil quantum biological phenomena as they happen. Our research is innovative in that the experiments that we're building, they look like experiments that you would find in a quantum laboratory and not what you would find in a biological laboratory. So here you see our postdoctoral researcher, Dr. Ana Valdez-Curiel. She's demonstrating safety procedures on how to work in the lab now. And this microscope is not ours. Our microscope is going to go onto this optical table, but our microscope that is going to be able to distinguish quantum phenomena in biological systems, it won't look like this. It will rather look like this. We are working towards building something that looks like this. The importance of this research to society is the fact that if we can see those tiny quantum effects that putatively happen in biology, well, we're either going to see them or we're going to refute that they exist. But in case they exist, we can start thinking about using quantum mechanical degrees of freedom, handles or buttons, in order to drive physiology, right? One may think about using quantum speeds of freedom, quantum degrees of freedom to alter, for instance, the course of disease. So, and this is what we do at the Quantum Biology Tech Lab at UCLA. The question that remains unanswered is to which extent really do those quantum mechanical phenomena matter for biological functioning, right? So this is the mission of our lab. We want to establish or refute the extent to which quantum phenomena might be relevant for biology, and importantly, to which extent we can control those phenomena in order to drive physiology and maybe on the way learn something with the way that nature functions, and maybe if we can even improve humankind-made technologies. What keeps me awake at night, unfortunately right now, is not a scientific problem. It's rather how best to support my team in such unusual circumstances of this year. So I would like to thank my team, and those people are awesome because they took on the challenge of starting a new lab during a pandemic and under weird societal circumstances in the US. So these people, they both keep me awake at night and they make sure that I can sleep soundly. I'm so grateful for them.